Hey everybody. I just had a quick minute, so I wanted to hop on here real quick and give you a quick message. um, I've heard a lot, for a long time, we've heard that, things are going to change, things are going to happen, the financial market's going to collapse, the RV is going to happen, Jacera Nacera is going to happen, the truth is going to come out. And it's like, you hear something and you get excited and then it doesn't happen. And then you're let down. And then you hear it again and you get excited again and then it doesn't happen and you feel let down. And then you've probably gone through spells where you start to think or you start to doubt or question or, it's like, okay, what's the truth? Is it really coming out? Is it really going to happen? Is it really whatever? Well, the message is you can't make it happen. So sit back and enjoy the ride. Sit back, and I don't mean sit on your butt and do nothing, but because it's out of your hands, it's not up to you, let it go. You just let, and that it kind of goes, it's like so many of my videos, it's like, but it's a repeating message because people are still getting frustrated. People are still they're still waiting. I listened to something, a video yesterday, and then I told my husband, I said, it's like I've told him and I've said all along, there are so many moving pieces to my goals and desires and my dreams. I can't orchestrate all of it. There's just no way. So you get to a point where you start to understand this and you just sit back and enjoy the journey. And that's what we're here for, is to enjoy the journey. Not try to change things, not try to, not try to change out there. Our job is to change in here. So, and I'm in my car, obviously, so if the lighting's not good or you see shadows or whatever, I apologize. But again, when you start working on you, and many of you guys know this, you understand that everything just is, and everything will happen exactly when it's meant to happen. So in the meantime, if you're waiting for something to happen, you're wasting your time. Because while you're waiting and, I have to wait for this to happen before that can happen, you're wasting your time. Do what you can do and enjoy the moment. Enjoy the now. And then when things happen, you're ready for it. And every single time anything has happened for me where I had a desire and then it unfolded magically, or miraculously, or in a divine time, or however you want to say it, I always look back and am able to see how there were a chain of events that had to take place that I had no control over. And when I didn't try to make it happen, I was able to enjoy the journey. And that's where we're supposed to be. And if you don't like a situation that you're in, Our job is to have the desire and then let it go. Because if you desire more than you've got, you need to work on you. You need to fix you. And I don't mean that in a judgment way. I don't mean that in a, you're messed up, you need to fix you. We're all there. You know, it's a constant evolution of, as Abraham Hicks say, launching rockets of desire. We launch rockets of desire every day, all day. Some rockets are big, some rockets are small. You know, even when you're thinking about what you want for lunch, it's a rocket of desire. I desire to have whatever for lunch. Whether it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or filet mignon. Either one is a desire. The thing is, when you're looking for things like a better job, a house, more money, whatever, and we try to make it happen, that comes from lack. That comes from desperation. That comes from you trying to make it happen. And every time you try to make it happen, you're pushing it further away because it's not up to you. The only part that's up to you is launch that rocket of desire. And then let the universe, if it's for your highest and best, it will happen, but it's in divine time. I had an agent that I had reached out to couple weeks ago about a house. And again, there are some things that they're falling into place, but it's not time yet. And she reached out to me and she said, have you heard about, whatever yet? And I said, no, not yet. And she said, it's okay. No worries. It's all in his time. And that's what we had talked about before. It's divine time. And my husband and I had this conversation yesterday. It's like, we know we have launched that rocket of desire to have the bigger house with more land, specific things that we would like to have in the house and on the land and whatever. But it's just like when I moved here. Things needed to line up. It will happen when it's meant to happen. And when it's meant to happen, it will just unfold magically. You won't have to fight it. You won't have to make anything happen. It will just happen. The other part of your job is to follow your intuition and take inspired action. Not from a place of ego, not from a place of lack or frustration or how am I going to make this work? If you have a thought, like a new house or more money or whatever, if you have an idea or something comes into your existence of go down this road or go to this place or, what about this idea? These are thoughts that the universe, God, creator, source, the divine, whatever you call it, that's where those ideas are coming from. When those things come up, follow them. Don't blow them off because it's for a reason. Your next house could be down that road. Your next job, your next income, your next more money could be launching that whatever it is, or answering an ad in a paper, or talking to another person. You know, if you get the idea, you know what? Somebody comes up to you and just strikes up a conversation. Maybe that's why. Maybe they work for the company that can help you get to where you're looking to go. But you don't know unless you follow your inspired action. You follow your you put action to the inspiration. There you go. So, but that's all your job is. And then let the magic happen. Let the miracles fall into place. So we need to stop waiting. Stop waiting for your bills to be paid off. Stop waiting for the next house, the next job, the next relationship, the next whatever. Enjoy where you are now, this moment, because you may not get another one. You know? So anything could happen. And you don't want to go back and say, you know what, I wish I had done this. I wish I had done that. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm sending you lots of love. Like I said, just stop waiting for anything to happen. Because you can wait your life away. And what good did that do? What good did that do? It just makes you miserable. It makes you unhappy. And when you're there, none of it's going to come into fruition. Because you're not coming from a place of love and acceptance. And you're not trusting that the universe everything's lining up for you in divine timing. And I know it's hard. Sometimes I still have my moments. It's like, God, when is this ever going to happen? But then I go back and it's like, you know what? I see how everything has played out up to this point for a reason. And I just know. I know down deep in my soul that it just will unfold magically. It always does. It always will. So have an amazing day. Go live your best life. Enjoy every moment. Every moment. And we will talk soon.